Have you ever wondered what your real voice sounds like? Do you think that by imitating other singers you will find your voice? Stop! Imitating others will only cause vocal tension and possible strain. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel where I, your favorite musical doctor, help you find your voice and master singing. I am Dr. Marison from the Dynamic Vocal Institute, where I help people just like you find their voice in a safe and healthy way. In today's episode, we will work on the most important element that will help you find your real voice, vocal resonance. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure to click on the bell so you'll be notified when I post videos weekly. Before we dive in, I would like to give you my free, simple daily vocal warm-up guide to help you warm up your voice in a healthy way. You can download it by going to the description box below and clicking on the link, or going to www.dynamicvocalinstitute.com/simple vocal warm-up guide.
Resonance is what gives the voice color, character, amplification, richness, and beauty. It is what makes your voice unique. Without it, the vocal cords themselves only produce a buzzing sound.
Similar to all acoustic instruments, the guitar, violin, piano, and trumpet, the voice has resonating spaces or cavities. For the trumpet, the breath is the source of power, and the body of the instrument, the resonating cavity. For the voice, the breath is also the power source, and the vocal tract the resonator. The resonators include the trachea, larynx, and vocal tract. The vocal tract can be divided into the laryngopharynx and the oropharynx, which form the largest resonating cavities and greatly affect the vocal tone. The laryngopharynx goes from the vocal cords to the top of the epiglottis, and the oropharynx goes from the top of the epiglottis to the soft palate. Next, we have the oral cavity, which is the variable because the resonator depends on the fluctuating positions of the tongue and the jaw. And lastly, we have the sinus cavities, the nasopharynx, which is in this area right here. Now, let's find the balanced resonance. As you do these exercises, keep in mind that the sensations are neither on the throat nor the face. The first thing we need to do in order to find our resonance is to find our open throat. That's very easy to find, actually, because it's something that you do naturally many times in your life. For example, let's try this. For the first time in a long time, you haven't seen this really good friend, and then suddenly you see this friend and you go, "Hi!" So when you take that initial breath, of surprise breath that I call, "Hi! Hi!" You're gonna feel that space open up in your throat down here naturally. The next important element to find your own voice is to couple the resonating spaces.
Resonator coupling is a combination between the pharynx and the mouth as resonators.
In this instance, we're going to couple of the back here with the front at the same time. There are other terms for this, but just think about kind of feeling the sound here and up in the front as well. So we want to keep that open space while we feel the sound moving around the area of the mouth and behind the nose. So for that, we're going to do a few exercises, hum exercises. Make sure as you do the hum that you are not clenching your teeth, that they're open. And you feel the space in the back. Open, but you also feel the vibrations in your lips. Or a little higher. One thing to notice is that you need to keep your lips relaxed as you do this. You don't want to go. We're going to do this exercise now. Do it a couple of times until you really feel that connection and that coupling of the resonant spaces. Now let's open to an ah sound. first exercise and then open to an ah. Make sure to take a good breath, the balanced breath. You may slide down back to the original note. For this next exercise, we're going to make sure there's no nasality in your sound and you're singing with your true sound. If it goes like this, if you do see how it changes? That means that your sound is nasal, and that's something that you want to stay away from unless you're doing a specific character that needs that sound. But for now, in order to find your voice, you need to get rid of any nasality in your tone. So again, let's do this. Another exercise we can do, and this is speaking, is you pinch your nose and let it go as you're saying, Betty Butter had some butter, but she said this butter's bitter. Okay? Betty Butter had some butter, but she said this butter's bitter. So the key here is that, again, as in the previous exercise, that your sound does not change while you do this. If you go, Betty Butter had some butter, but she said the butter's bitter, then you know that your sound is in your nose and that's not your true sound. You want to start moving away from that. And basically a way you can do that with this same phrase is to kind of keep your fingers right there. Betty, 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 and then you see how you move it to the back. Not to the back of the throat, but away from your nose. Betty, 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 Betty. Then Betty Butter had some butter, but she said this butter's bitter. So try that at home. Next exercise is also excellent to find that balanced resonance in singing. You, so with the word you, like you and me, you, 5-note scale going down. You, 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 you. I hope you enjoyed this video and got value out of this 4-week series of singing for beginners. If so, please hit the like and subscribe button to my channel. I will continue posting a new video every week with my tips and techniques to help you find your voice. Please remember to get a copy of a free, simple vocal warm-up guide that I have for you in the description box below, or you can visit at www.dynamicvocalinstitute.com/simple vocal warm-ups. Please comment below with any questions or challenges you face in singing so that I, your favorite musical doctor, know to include them in future episodes. Remember to keep singing and subscribe. Thank you for watching.